Hey guys, long time no vlog. This is Friday vlog, but I'm starting a bit late. I didn't really know I was gonna do this until now. It is around 11 o'clock. My mum is still in Perth, and so I'm gonna go have lunch with her and see her for a final time before she leaves. But she's staying with my sister at the moment, so I haven't seen her in a couple of days. I have just been filming. It is so hot in Perth today. It's like 40 degrees, which I think is like 90 something. I will put up the Fahrenheit right here. So my camera, my poor like Sony camera here, like shut off halfway through when I was filming, which is so crazy. And poor Gromit is like dying. So love that for us. Love summer. But I thought I would just, you know, kind of take you guys along the way today. I do have something to talk to you guys about a little bit later. So this is going to be more of like a paced out vlog. It's not going to be as long as the ones that I usually do. I'm going to get back into the rhythm of vlogging a little bit, you know, more easy. I don't know what I mean, more casually, I guess. Anyway, I'm gonna only vlog when I have stuff to say instead of just like vlogging every single moment. We're gonna go to lunch, and we're gonna go to Gordon Street Garage, which is in West Perth, and it's indoors, so aircon. But I think I'm gonna leave the aircon on when I leave the house for Gromit, because I actually feel really bad. It's so hot. I don't know how he's gonna get through summer. I feel really bad for him. But anyway, we gotta go because, you know, gotta get this done. But I did film 2 videos, so I've done that. I filmed The Fanatic and I filmed Daniel Isn't Real, which Daniel Isn't Real is actually like VOD as of today. So I'm trying to get on that, the searchable wagon. I'm trying to get on the algorithm. Anyway, let's go to lunch. Hey guys, I am back home now. I just got in. It is hot outside. It's about 35. I'm not sure what temperature I said it was before, but it's 35 now. But it's like blazing. It feels like a hot 35. So Gromit is none the wiser. He's like, oh, can we go out and have a walk? I'm like, you don't even know what's going on outside, mate. So I'm gonna do some work, try and stay awake because the heat makes me so irritable, but it also makes me want to sleep. But I need to get some work done. Usually on a Friday night, I'm free as a bird. Social life, non-existent. But usually I keep Fridays free just in case I do want to work into the evening. But tonight we actually just got tickets to go to the basketball, which basketball here is like kind of a big deal because we have Wildcats, which is like one of the better basketball teams in Australia, I believe. Anyway, I don't mind basketball because it's quite fast. There's cheerleaders and fire. But Dean's where Dean works, they got given free tickets to go into a box. So we get to go into a box. It's not free food and drinks package, but I'm happy to go there, spend some time in some aircon with my fiancé. So happy to go do that. So I need to work now so I can have a free afternoon. So I have 2 videos that I can edit. I just need to get through one, to be honest. The second one that I have, which is The Fanatic, I may have a collab that might go with it. I've asked someone, but I just don't know. I haven't really heard back. I've heard confirmation, but I have a feeling it could fall through. So I can edit that as much as I can, but I still have to wait to hear back. But yes, I'm going to try and stay awake and do this right now. Guys, it has been a couple of hours. Sorry, the lighting is so bad these days. I look crazy. Anyway, it's been a couple of hours. This house is such a mess. Been doing a lot of washing. Anyway, we are gonna go, well, I'm gonna go meet Dean in the city for, got the jersey, for basketball. So yeah, I guess I've just finished editing my video, and then just had a little rest, got ready, and now I'm ready to go. The video is quite short. Sometimes I find that reviews can be short, but if I really want to talk about a certain movie, like that Daniel Isn't Real, I was gonna say Daniel isn't dead yet, Daniel Isn't Real, I really wanted to talk about it regardless, so a short review is a short review, straight to the point. I don't think anyone's gonna complain about that. Anyway, so I'm gonna get my stuff and get going. Not impressed? The tree is up! Sorry, I kind of cut off last night. We just came home and I fell asleep straight away after the basketball. And then if you have watched my horrific watch list, if you've watched my watch list, you will have seen the assemble of this and really what Grommy thinks of it. That's the bonus video. So if you want that, it's a very quick video, but that's why I didn't show it in this vlog. So today we took Gromit to the park, we had breakfast, and then we put up the tree, which it looks beautiful, isn't it? I thought I could talk to you guys a little bit about these decorations. I don't know if you find this interesting, but some of you guys are into Christmas content, I'm sure. So I just want to talk about a few decorations. Dean and I like to get decorations when we're traveling. This is something we just started to do in the last year. So I guess let's start from over here. Like, obviously we keep our tree very classic. It's a 6 foot, I don't know, is it a 6 foot? I'm 5 foot, I'm like here, probably here. Might be a 6 foot tree, anyway. So let's start up here. We have a beautiful kookaburra with a little Christmas hat on. We got him we went on a trip down south, and we got him, and we got another one as well, which is a platypus, which I'll show you in a second, from like a Christmas store. So cute. Australian little animal. We got this one. I'm sure you guys can guess where we got this little horse. This is like the Swedish horse. It's like a Swedish icon. So we got him when we were in Sweden last year. Down here we have the bear, and if you guys don't know, this is where Dean and I got engaged. And yeah, they had a lot of different souvenirs at the stores, at the store where the falls were. So we got this little bear because my spirit animal is a bear. I don't know if you knew that. And Dean and I love bears, so it was just so fitting, and we're like, oh, we can get this for our Christmas tree. So that's really cute and has a good story behind it. And then here is the platypus. He is so cute. Looks a lot like just like the kangaroo, just like the kookaburra. They all start with K. We got this little guy in Sweden as well. I'm not sure what he's meant to be. Some kind of like Swedish little elf. And this is my favorite decoration, which is kind of like the center of the tree, which we didn't know until we put it on that it lit up, which is so cool. We got this in Disneyland. Disneyland was, oh my God, such a dream. I can't believe how into Disney I am. Not actual Disney, like trademark Disney stuff, but how much into like Disneyland I am after going to one of them. I want to go to all 6. If you didn't know, there's Disneyland in Shanghai, Hong Kong, Paris, Japan, obviously one in LA or like Anaheim, and Disney World, which is in Florida. So I really want to go to all of them. I'm like so obsessed now after going to Disneyland. I get the hype. And yeah, that's like very guilty content that I love, but how cute is this? This is the most wholesome thing I've ever seen, like Mickey and Minnie putting up their tree. So that's like our centerpiece. We don't have a star at the top of our tree. I think a star's meant to be quite religious, right? So yeah, we don't have that. This is a really cool one for you Canadians. You'll love this. We got this beaver in Vancouver, which is like one of the, like the police beavers. It's so funny. I'm so glad his tail didn't snap when we were bringing him home because he is like ceramic. Love this one. And then I think the last one we have, oh no, we have 2 more. So one of this is pretty funny for you guys who aren't Australian. This is, sorry if it's not focusing, this is a little Santa riding a crocodile on the beach. And you can see he's got his like flip-flops on, what we call thongs. And yeah, he's going to town. I don't know if you heard that. Gromit just farted in the background. Thanks, Groms. And then the last one we have, if we can get right down here, is our little, this is such a weird one. I think we got this in the Christmas shop as well. Just a little penguin. He's so kitschy. I don't know why Dean picked him because it's not really our style. But he's just chilling down there. It might be nice and cool down there. So that's the tree, guys. That's how it looks. Very classic, just 2 colors, and I just love this one. It fits in so well. But what I really want to talk to you guys about before I end the vlog, where I'm sorry this vlog's been a little bit short, but it's still been really personal, so I think it's good. I want to talk to you guys about this. Oh my god. I haven't revealed to you guys that I got this yet, so I'm very excited to talk to you guys about it today in the vlog. I have all our engagement, we had our engagement party last weekend, and I have all of the cards here, so I'm just gonna move them, which is, it's so sweet. This one's the best, hey? Very sweet. Have lots of cards, so I'm just gonna put these all here. And the reflection is like a lot on this, so this is the fun part. So here I am, by the way. I'm gonna probably change this to black and white now because I'm not wearing any makeup and I look very red, and yeah, this is my comfort zone. Guys, if you do not know what this is, I have a story for you. Some of you guys, I think I told you on the chat when this happened, but this is a replica. No, it's not a replica. This is the exact prop from Blair Witch remake. Yeah, the Blair Witch Project reboot, sequel, remake, whatever you want to call it. How I got this is very interesting. The glare is horrendous on this. You can see my whole lounge room. You can see my dog. There's no real way for me to fix that, maybe that way. I got this because, as some of you guys know, I got in contact with Roy Lee, who is a producer, executive producer in Hollywood. He has done films like The Lego Movie, he did the Bates Motel TV series, he did, you know, the recent Doctor Sleep, he did It, and he also did this movie, Blair Witch Project. Gromit, not right now. Please don't cry. Gromit's just crying because, you know, he doesn't want me to stand over here. So I actually went, when I was in Hollywood, I went and I met up with Roy Lee. I went and had a chat in his office, and nothing came from the chat, but when we went into the room, this was sitting in there, and he said that he didn't really need it. He felt obliged to keep it, and it wasn't in the frame, mind you. It was just kind of like sitting up against his like TV in there. So I chatted to him at the end of the chat. He just said, you know what, you should just really take it because I'm probably going to get rid of it if we move, blah, blah, blah. You'll really appreciate it. And I'm like, this is literally made of sticks. Like, there's no way I can get this back into Australia. If you guys go through customs, the number one thing you can't take is sticks and bark. And this is literally sticks and bark. So it turned into such a frustrating situation where I had something that was completely priceless, and I didn't want to leave it in America, but I didn't really have a choice. So we decided what we were going to do is go get it framed. This is a story in itself. So I looked up framing places, and I found a place called The Frame Shop, and they had a few different outlets, so it was kind of like a chain store. And I emailed them, and they said, you know, we're not going to be able to get it to you by the time you leave. We were leaving in 3 days. So I said, oh, I don't know what to do. And they were like, oh, maybe you can ship it to yourself afterwards. And I'm like, how am I going to get it shipped anyway? So I was like, whatever, I'll just figure it out. Went in there finally like the day after, and happened to be the one we went into had an Australian lady who was serving, and she took kindly to our accent, and she put a rush on the order and made sure it was all done. She thought I was crazy though, mind you. I think she looked at me, she was like, what, how do you know this is real? And I'm like, it is real. I just can't even explain to you how I do it and how I know. I can't explain to you how I know the guy. It sounds so made up. I sound like, oh, this is my first time in Hollywood and I got like swindled into like this and I think it's real. Like, it just didn't make any sense. Obviously I'm into horror. It was such a big story. Anyway, so she actually put a rush on it and I got it done within the 3 days. So on the last day that we were in America, we got this back, and it was about, we got it about 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock, and our flight wasn't until the evening, but we needed to get to the airport 3 hours early for an international flight. So we had to figure out what the fuck we're gonna do with it. By the time it came back, because it is like this big, and obviously they put it in the shadow box, but I thought that this could fit in my suitcase. It cannot. It's actually huge. I don't know, that's my hand in comparison. It's huge by the time it was put in the shadow box, and it's quite thick around the side. So like, that's my hand. My hand's very small though. And yes, so I was like, what am I gonna do? Can't fit it in my bag. And then we started thinking about how we just didn't want to go through customs with this, and especially after you do a flight that's like 20 hours on the other side, I don't want to have to think about how I'm gonna get this through customs. So what I did is we decided to go to FedEx and try and like tape it up and send it back to myself, except I had already paid a significant amount for it to be like framed like this. Significant. Very expensive. I don't even want to tell you how much it cost. It was fucking insane. And then when we went to FedEx, they told us it was going to cost $1,000 US for, I think it was over, I think it was like 1,200 or something US for it to get back to Australia. And I was like, I cannot spend any more money on this. This is ridiculous. You know, like for a prop that's not even like authenticated, I can't, you know? So I was ready to drop this in in the parking lot. It caused me so much stress. We're about to get on a flight and I was just like, I can't take this back into my country legally. I just don't know what to do with it, about this thing, and I can't leave it. It's so priceless, and it was just stressing me out. So Dean decided, okay, we need to go eat because you're having a fucking mental breakdown, which I definitely was having an anxiety attack by this point. We went and got burritos. And I was sitting there eating my burrito, and he's like, why don't we just take it to like USPS? And I'm like, what? And that's like the, you know, the federal, what do you call it, government, you know, shipping. It's the normal shipping. It's like the normal post office over there. We had 15 minutes. It was 4:45. It was 15 minutes until the post office closed. We went straight there. I was like, thank you, motorbike. We went straight there and we got in just in time. The guy who served us was like asking us about like Australia and all this stuff, and he was not fussed that we were like making him stay back and help us, which was really, really nice. He asked us like for tips to going on Australia and like wrote them all down, which was so nice. This cost me $150 American to send back here though. Can you believe the difference between FedEx? Anyway, but I didn't know if I was ever going to get it again. I put some like insurance on it, but I didn't think I would ever see this again, to be honest. So my surprise, when I'd been back for a week and I got a letter from the Australian, like, it's like the custom office to be like, what the fuck is this? Should you be paying duty on it? If it's over $1,000 as well, Australian, you have to go through and like figure out if you're meant to be paying like tax on it. And because this is just over $1,000, even though it has no actual value, it's like priceless, you know, the frame was over $1,000, so I had to put it down. Anyway, I managed to put it in as artwork. Yeah, I put it down as artwork. I filled in all these forms and sent them back. And then at the start of this week, I went into work. I didn't go to work on Monday because I had my surgery appointment, but on Tuesday I went into work and this was sitting in my office and I almost cried because I never thought I was gonna see this thing ever again. And look at it. I can't believe it. I mean, you can't really see it because of the reflection. I'm so sorry. It's just, I'm trying to get, there you go. That's a really better one. I have now in my house the prop from Blair Witch Remake, but I can't believe I got it back. I literally cannot believe that this is in my house after all this. I never thought I'd see this again, and now I have it. So that's my crazy story about the crazy prop I got. Hollywood is weird. And I'm so glad I have it. It was such a strange gift. I definitely need to get a little plaque saying like the year of the movie and stuff. I have no idea where I'm gonna put it. I keep asking Dean if I can put it up on this wall because, I mean, we have like sports memorabilia, but we don't have anything horror in this room, and I think it's only fair, really. So I think it would look really good there. And it's like, it's a talking piece, you know? Anyway, I wanted to share that story with you guys. I don't think I'll be talking about it on my channel. It's a little bit awkward because obviously it was given to me as a gift, and I don't think the director knows that I have it, and the director gave it to someone else as a gift. And I just don't know, I know Roy Lee watches some of my videos, so I just don't want to be like flaunting about like getting gifts from people when it wasn't really like that. It was kind of like, take this. So yeah, anyway, thanks so much for watching, guys. This was a little bit of a short one. Actually, it's probably quite long after this story. But thanks for hanging out with me for the last couple of days. I'm gonna just chill for the rest of the day. I've got some editing to do anyway, but I hope you guys are very well, and I just finished before the Christmas video, the horrific watch list, I don't know, prize, what is it, gift? Anyway, it's only 2 minutes long. It's just a really silly short video, so don't get your hopes up. Don't try and watch them all because you think you're going to get a grand prize. It's just something that's going to make you laugh. But I do love you guys very much. Thank you so much for supporting me and being here. And Merry Christmas, guys. Do you like my Christmas tree? Let me know what you think down below. And I'll talk to you guys very soon. Bye, guys.